Whoa, they still know Kung Fu. Hey everybody, welcome to Wright at the Movies. Today I'm talking about The Matrix Resurrections. What a weird little movie series, right? I mean, they started like in the late 90s and they just kind of took over all of blockbusters. Movies pretty much changed for the better and maybe for the worse after the first Matrix came out. And since then, we've had so many different franchises and cinematic universes and all these huge advancements in movie technology, and I was curious to see if this new Matrix would be able to step up to the plate and kind of deliver a 21st century 2021 version of this craziness. For a while there, I kind of didn't really understand what the Matrix was doing or why it was so special, but early 2020, I started binging a lot of movies again, and I watched them again for the first time in a long time, and they're really, really special. This new one is trying even crazier things by going even more meta and starting to try to talk about like movie franchises and reboots and sequels and what that is doing to storytelling and what that's doing to movie making and what that's doing to like the human being and the soul and everything. Yeah, they're kind of heavy. They can be if you want them to be. If you don't, I mean, they're also really fun kung fu movies. And seeing Keanu back as Neo after all these years, it's also really, really fun. It's really cool. He's gone off and done John Wick and done all these other projects, but it's cool seeing Neo again and seeing how the character has grown and changed, or more importantly, how he hasn't. Neo wakes up as a video game designer back in the Matrix with no real memory of anything from the previous movies, but of course he's remembering it as a video game that he made. A couple of red pills here, a couple of trench coats there, and tons and tons and tons of guns and new metal music, and the Matrix is back, baby. Or sort of. Because this thing isn't really trying to restart the franchise and get things moving again, as much as, again, it kind of feels like they're talking more about movies in general, and where they're headed, and where they've been for the past couple of years. It's cool going back to that universe, it's cool seeing those characters again, but ultimately, I kind of felt just kind of a little bit hollow. I'd totally be fine with the Matrix franchise continuing, but in this kind of meta, subtextual kind of way where it just kind of plays with the rules of movies more than being a movie itself, right? We could check in every like 20 years or so and just kind of see how the world is going and how the characters are and kind of check in with where movies are headed. I like this as an experiment. I liked it. I had a good time with it. What did you think?